Praise the Lord, everyone. Thank you for tuning in with Dr. Leisha, the preacher. Okay. Yes, guys. I am so thankful to Most High above, the Most High God of all gods, the King of all kings, the Lord of all lords. That was a call coming through. I had to cancel it out. But I'm so thankful to Him. He is my source. I am a believer in Jesus Christ, period. So, with all that being said, I'm going to continue. Recently, just moments ago, I created a short off of a video that someone else made. Okay. So, I created a short and I remixed it and I pulled 5 tarot cards answering the question that was asked during the short. Um, so I've been following the twins, the Lewis twins out of Georgia, the two twin brothers. I think they were about 20, 21 years old, somewhere in there. And they were about to catch a flight, and they missed their flight and end up unalived on Bell Mountain. So they have twin aunties. Guys, isn't that like a blessing? They have twin aunties that are determined to find out what happened. So far, the case has been written off, for the most part, as a murder suicide between the twins. That's how it's, being viewed, talked about, um, whatever. I don't know how legal it is. I don't know if the case is considered closed. But my concern is, my inspiration is to answer questions for the family. On my channel in my own private way. I will not be contacting anybody. You know, I'm just doing this from my own channel. It's just something that I'm inspired to do. So, based on the cards that I pulled, hi, I do have the comments open. Please click like, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. Um, so based on the cards I pulled, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. Um, the first cards I pulled would be considered the current energy. And the temperance card was one of the cards in that group. There were 3 cards in that group. And the temperance card was one of the cards. That card shows how patient the Lewis family is as they wait for more proof, evidence. Either way, either way, they just don't see how all this could have happened. And the police, legal department aren't answering the questions that they have. So they're being very patient. They just want to be able to heal, have closure, as they said. They stated it in the video, and the temperance card came out to confirm what they said. They are being patient. They're twins too. I don't know if they're biological twins or, how you can adopt some twins kind of thing. I'm not sure about all that. But the point is, the twin brothers, rest in peace, have twin aunts that got their back. They want answers. They're being patient, but they're not going to back down. and I don't blame them. So also, um, the card that came out in that group of three for current energy was I think it was the Justice card. Yeah. And to me, that card represented the aunties. You know, it has one woman sitting there, but it has two columns on each side of the woman. One is black, one is white, kind of, you know, resembling energy balance, twin energy. And then there was the other card that came out was the Divine Feminine card, was a Divine Feminine card, which was the what card was that? Oh guys. But that card to me represented um the mother, the twins' mother. The twins' mother, she is not speaking right now at this point. We're not hearing from her. The aunties are the ones that are speaking. But that card also represent to me the what card was that, guys? Oh, let me take a quick look, see if I can find it. It may not be buried too far in my deck. But it also represented to me like divine feminine, but as in the mother, but also in like ancestral energy. Having twins just, so young in life just disappear like that. The card that came out wasn't the Justice card, it was the High Priestess card, guys. The High Priestess card is a woman that has the black and white column on each side of her. The High Priestess card. And the Empress card, to be more specific, the Empress card, the female divine feminine card, the Empress card is out. So, um, you know, having all that feminine energy, the Empress representing the mother, all women in the family, you know what I'm saying? Like generationally. I mean, like, that's why I say ancestor, like, just because a grandmother has passed on, don't mean that energetically, spiritually, that she don't know when someone has passed in the bloodline generationally. I know we're not taught all that in church and stuff like that, but I'm mentioning it here. So, again, the mother energy, the ancestral energy, grandmother energy, it's all pulling through on there because that is a lot to lose. Very young twin boys. Every woman in the family, in the bloodline, generationally, any women connected to these twins are feeling the pain of the loss. So that's how deep this goes. And then again, the high priestess is coming out with the empress. Again, justice. Justice. What happened? The aunties are standing on that, you know? And she got the backing of all type of women, you know what I'm saying, in the family. Around all the feminine energy women surrounding these twins are patiently waiting and they're not going anywhere until there's answers. Then we also had two more cards to come out. We had the what is this? The Seven of Cups in reverse, or is that the Wands? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands in reverse. Which means that to me, I'm not reading too much further than this. This is just five cards, so that means I'm not going too deep. It's just five cards. I'm not going too deep at all. But that card, the Seven of Cups in reverse, I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying cups, but the Seven of Wands in reverse tells me that the twins, when they missed their flight, you know, they really weren't sure who to call. Like if you call your family, your parents, kind of thing, they're gonna take a real serious approach. Like come get you, you know what I mean? Funds over, kind of thing. Or you can have the choice to call somebody else, that'll just, let you have a little bit more fun until you can figure out the whole flight situation. So they had to make a choice after they missed their flight. And so this card is showing me that whatever choice they made initially, this choice did not come with conflict. Initially, it didn't come with conflict. Hi, I have another visitor coming through. Um, so initially it didn't come with conflict, this decision. So whoever or whatever decision they made to go forward, it did not come with conflict. Obviously it ended with it, but it didn't start off with it. And then the other card was the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is the twins to me. That's the twins, emotionally speaking here. That's why I probably keep thinking that the Seven of Wands is the Seven of Cups, because the twins' energy, they're speaking, they're saying that, I feel like they're confirming what I'm saying. Their energy is coming through with that card. Okay. So like I said, you know, their families, feminine energy, their mother, all feminine energy in their family is, like affected by this. The twins are representing them, which is very fitting because the boys were twins. And so yeah, that's what I have. I don't want this to drag on. I'm gonna stay on the case when I feel motivated to, and so I also picked up real quick, before I go, I picked up one more thing. It just popped on me. Um, Back to my remembrance. Um, it's possible that a feminine energy is what they trusted. A feminine energy, some woman, girls, their age, whatever, girls, women, however you want to put it, around their age may have been why they felt like there was no conflict. They went off with some people that they felt comfortable with. A part of me feel like they know the people or were familiar with the people. And it's also possible that their family even may have been familiar with the people involved. That's just what I'm picking up extra. But it was even before I put the camera on. Those were two things I wanted to make sure put out there, that it may have been girls involved, women or whatever, involved, where they felt comfortable enough to initially go off in a way that was not conflict related, although it ended obviously with them being unalive. So that's all I have at this point in time, guys. Thank you for your support and listening. I thought at least an explanation was deserved. And again, click like, subscribe, share the video. I have like 6,000 videos, over 6,000 videos. You guys can binge watch. I also have a playlist on this case. A playlist on this case, the Grady twins, which are another set of twin brothers that were drowned per se. Okay. And and then we also have the Metcalf twins associated with Carmelo Anthony. All right. All right. So you all be blessed. Thank you for your support. I'm not monetized anywhere on social media, but I do have a PayPal if you desire to be supportive of my channel financially through a love offering donation kind of thing. My PayPal is Dr. Leisha the Preacher, just like my channel. Again, be blessed. Thank you all. Bye.